Is it on? Is it on? Are you done, sir? Thank you.
Here we go. Toss my bag, toss my bag. On the back. Toss my bag, toss my hot sauce in my bag. Swag.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Felipecharming. What's up? I haven't done that in like an eon. So yeah, I'm reintroducing you guys to my channel. No shade, all shade. If you guys want to see how I achieve this natural, everyday 10-minute go-to picture day, prom, graduation, just basic routine, and you know, a little brow routine or whatever, then keep watching this video. Subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications, and follow me on all my social media. It should be on the screen. Let's go ahead and get into this routine. Starting off with some Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. I just like to focus on my T-zone and put the excess on the perimeter of my face. And once I'm done priming, I like to go ahead and take one pump of my Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. This foundation has been my go-to for like a couple of years now. It is more of a medium buildable coverage, which I can really appreciate because you can take as little or as much as you'd like and build it up to a full coverage. And then I go ahead and buff this foundation into my skin using a brush that I got from the Wish app. I will be linking all the information on the products used in this video down below. I do like a light to medium coverage, being that this is my 10-minute makeup routine. I don't like to, you know, do too much and have on too much foundation on a regular day-to-day basis. I've been using ColourPop's No Filter Concealer in the shade Deep Golden 60 to conceal my under eye, and I like to, you know, look like I got sweet. And this concealer does a really good job of concealing my under eye as well as highlighting the high points of my face. Once I'm done laying down this deep golden, I like to take Gold 40 just to brighten up that highlight just a little bit directly under my eye and a little bit on the high points of my face. Then to blend all of that out, I take my Real Techniques beauty sponge . Typically, I like to bronze before highlighting, but in this video I kind of forgot to do so. So yeah, but typically I like to bronze first just so that my bronze isn't too harsh for my face. And I can kind of take my highlight shade just to blend it out a little bit better. And I do take the same No Filter ColourPop concealer in the shade Rich 75 to add some bronze and warmth to my face. And I do prefer to bronze because I feel like the warmth of a bronze is more natural on a day-to-day basis than the shadow of a contour, at least on me. Once I start to blend my under eye, this is why I typically like to bronze before concealing. I take the excess concealer and kind of take that to kind of clean up that bronze, just so that it's not as harsh and it's not, you know, as overwhelming. And I'd go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Once my base is nice and blended, I take another Old Faithful Coty Airspun Translucent Setting Powder, and I just set my under eye. I don't really bake anymore. I kind of just like to kind of lightly set my concealer just to avoid any flashback or any, like, you know, too much powder. After setting my highlight, I take what's left of this Ruby Kisses contour kit, and I take the two of the deeper warm shades to set the deeper shade of concealer that I use to add the bronze and warmth to my face. Once my base is nice and set, I go ahead and lightly fill in my brows using this brow powder from Kiss Professional. This is yet another Old Faithful that I've been using for the past year or so. I kind of just lightly fill in my brows. This is really self-explanatory. I'll go ahead and link my full brow routine in this video, but this is my 10-minute basic, you know, get me through the day brow. I really like this powder. After filling in my brows, I go ahead and clean up the lines using the two same shades of the NYX color correcting concealer palette. I'm sure that's what it's called. I'm gonna be sure to, you know, put that in the description box as well. And I do the same thing over top and conceal the top of my brow, straightening the line and, you know, just sharpening up what I filled in. After tweaking my brows, I go ahead and take this semi-fluffy eyeshadow brush just to kind of blend the sides of the concealer that I just laid down and make sure those lines are as seamless as possible. By the way, I hope nobody minds my little bun. This was right before I cut my hair. I'll be sure to link that video in the upper right hand corner and in the cards as well. After spending 10 minutes on my brows, just kidding, I spend all of like 3 minutes on my brows nowadays. I go ahead and blend out a little bit of nose cream contour on my nose. Sometimes I just use powder and sometimes I use cream instead with powder. Then I take this Milani highlighter. I'm not sure exactly what shade this is. I'll be sure to include the specific shade in the description box as well. And I just use this Real Techniques brush to highlight the high points of my face. Once I'm done with that, I just take this Black Radiance face powder in the shade Creamy Beige and set my entire face. Then I take this big colossal Maybelline mascara and I coat my brows ever so lightly per usual. I do the same with my lashes. I just like to take a thin coat. Sometimes I like to be extra with my mascara. And then I put the same highlighter in my inner corner using the golden shade within the same palette. Then I set my face with some Fix Plus. And that's my 10-minute makeup routine. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to share this video. Follow me on all of my social media. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace!